This message is for you, and it comes at the perfect time, as all things do. There are no accidents in the universe, no coincidences that bring us to a moment like this. You are here because you need to hear this, because something within you has been seeking, questioning, yearning for clarity. The signs you've been noticing are not random. They are the whispers of a higher truth calling you to remember who you truly are. You may think the events in your life are external to you, outside of your control, but this is the greatest illusion. Everything you encounter is the reflection of your inner world. The thoughts you dwell on, the feelings you nurture, and the beliefs you hold shape the reality you see before you. The signs you've been given, the patterns, the synchronicities, the moments that catch your attention are the universe responding to you. They are mirrors, gently guiding you back to the truth that your inner state creates your outer experience. Have you noticed how your thoughts linger on certain ideas, and then those ideas begin to take form in the world around you? That is not coincidence, it is creation. What you accept as true in your mind must manifest in your life. The signs appear to remind you of this power, to urge you to take responsibility for the stories you tell yourself. They invite you to stop reacting to the world as though it is fixed, and instead to choose, with intention, what you wish to experience. Perhaps you've seen repeating numbers, heard the same message from different sources, or felt an unshakable nudge to move in a certain direction. These are not mere curiosities. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you to awaken to your creative power. But here is the truth: the signs themselves hold no power. They simply reflect what is already happening within you. They are reminders urging you to shift your focus, to align your inner world with the life you truly desire. If you've been asking for change, for transformation, the signs are telling you that it begins with you. Not with effort, not with struggle, but with a quiet, resolute decision to believe in the reality of your desire. You must feel it as real, claim it as already yours, and trust that the world will rearrange itself to make it so. This is the way creation works. It is not an act of force, but of faith, an unshakable knowing that what you seek is already seeking you. The signs will continue to appear as long as you need them, but they are not meant to be worshipped. They are reminders of your own divinity, your own power to create. Do not ignore them, but do not cling to them either. Instead, turn inward, for that is where the true work happens. You are the source, the beginning and the end of all that you experience. This message is for you because it is time. Time to let go of doubt. Time to release the old patterns that no longer serve you. Time to step into the truth of who you are, a creator, limitless and free. Trust the signs, but trust even more the power within you that they point to. It is yours, always has been, always will be. All you must do is claim it. The signs you are seeing are whispers from the infinite. They are reminders of the truth that you may have forgotten in the rush of life, in the noise of doubt, and in the heaviness of fear. Yet they are persistent. They will not stop calling you, for the truth cannot be silenced. You are far more than flesh and bone, more than the roles you play, more than the circumstances you think define you. You are awareness itself, the very consciousness through which this life unfolds. Everything you see, everything you touch, every experience you encounter was first conceived in the mind. There is no separation between what is within and what appears to be outside. This is why the signs keep showing up for you. They are not random occurrences, but echoes of the state of your consciousness. They are pointing to the power you hold, to the responsibility you carry as the creator of your experience. If you have been yearning for change, take note of what the signs are showing you. They might seem subtle, almost imperceptible: a song lyric that resonates, a conversation that sparks a thought, a moment of stillness that feels profound. Or they might be louder, unmistakable: a repeated number, a recurring symbol, an event that feels like a message directed only at you. These signs are the language of the unseen, a dialogue between your higher self and your conscious mind. But the signs alone will not change your life. They are reminders, yes, but they are not the power. The power is within you. It always has been. It is the same power that gives life to the stars, that moves the tides, that orchestrates the infinite complexity of the universe. That power is the essence of who you are, and it is waiting for you to recognize it, to claim it, to use it with intention and faith. Ask yourself, what have you been dwelling on? What stories do you tell yourself about who you are and what is possible for you? These thoughts and feelings are the seeds of your reality. You cannot plant seeds of doubt and expect to harvest a life of abundance. You cannot plant fear and expect to reap joy. The signs are calling you to tend to the garden of your mind, to be vigilant about what you nurture within, for it will surely grow and manifest in your world. If you feel stuck, if the signs seem unclear, do not despair. The clarity you seek will come not through effort, but through surrender. Let go of the need to control, to force, to figure it all out with your limited understanding. Instead, turn inward and align yourself with the feeling of what you desire. Imagine it vividly, not as something that might happen someday, but as something real and present now. Feel the joy of it, the peace of it, the fulfillment of it. This is the act of creation. The signs are not outside of you, they are reflections of your inner world. When you change within, the signs will change, the circumstances will change, the entire fabric of your reality will shift to align with your new state of being. But you must believe, not in the sense of wishful thinking, but with the conviction that comes from knowing the truth. The truth that you are one with the infinite, that your desires are not random but are placed within you for a reason, and that you already possess everything you need to bring them to life. Doubt may arise, and that is natural. The mind has been conditioned to focus on limitations, to cling to what is seen and dismiss what is unseen. But the unseen is the source of all that is seen. The signs are reminding you of this, urging you to look beyond appearances and trust in the unseen power that flows through all things. When doubt arises, do not fight it. Acknowledge it, and then gently return to the feeling of your desire fulfilled. This is not denial of reality, it is the recognition of a higher reality, one that you are in the process of calling into being. You might wonder, how long will it take? When will I see the changes I desire? But time is an illusion, a construct of the mind. The moment you truly accept something as real within, it is done. The external manifestation is merely the shadow that follows the light of your belief. Trust that it is already yours. Live from that place of assurance, and you will find that the signs you once sought for guidance become confirmations, reflections of the new state of being you have claimed. This message is for you because you are ready to step into your power, ready to let go of the stories that no longer serve you, ready to embrace the truth of who you are. The signs have been leading you to this moment, but now it is up to you to take the next step. The path is not complicated, it is as simple as aligning your thoughts and feelings with the reality you wish to create. But it requires faith, a faith that does not waver in the face of appearances, a faith that knows the unseen is more real than the seen. If you feel resistance, if you feel fear, know that these are remnants of the old self, the part of you that has been comfortable in limitation. Do not judge these feelings, they are simply signals that you are on the brink of transformation. Embrace them with compassion, and then release them. You are not bound by the past, by old patterns, by what has been. You are free to choose, in this moment, a new reality. The signs are everywhere because the universe is always speaking to you. But it is not the universe outside, it is the universe within. It is your own consciousness reminding you of your power, urging you to awaken, calling you to create. Listen to these signs, but more importantly, listen to the still, small voice within you that knows the way. You do not need permission to claim your desires. You do not need to wait for the perfect moment, for the right circumstances, for someone else to validate your worth. You are already worthy. The very fact that you can imagine something greater for yourself is proof that it is possible. The signs are guiding you to this realization, but the power to act on it lies within you. You may wonder, but what if I fail? What if I imagine and believe, and nothing changes but failure is an illusion? The moment you set your intention and align yourself with the feeling of your desire fulfilled, the process has begun. What appears as delay or setback is simply part of the unfolding, part of the journey that shapes you into the person who can fully receive and appreciate what you have created. Trust the process and trust yourself. This message is for you because you are ready to hear it. Not just with your ears, but with your heart, with your soul. The signs you have been seeing are not separate from you, they are you speaking to yourself, reminding yourself of your power, your worth, your limitless potential. Do not ignore them, but do not become fixated on them either. Use them as the guides they are, and then turn inward, where the true work happens. Align your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs with the reality you wish to create. Trust in the unseen, for it is the foundation of all that is seen. And most importantly, know that you are not alone. The infinite intelligence that created the universe is within you, working through you, guiding you every step of the way. You are the creator and your life is your masterpiece. The signs are simply the brushstrokes, the colors, the patterns that reflect what you are painting within. Choose wisely, choose boldly, and choose with love. For what you create within, you will surely see without. And as you move forward, remember the signs will always be there, not because you need them, but because they are the reflection of the divine truth you carry within you. This is your moment. Step into it fully. Trust the signs, trust the process, and most importantly, trust yourself. Everything you desire is already yours. All you must do is believe. But what do you do with these moments? Do you pause and reflect? Or do you rush back into the noise of the world? Too often people brush these moments aside, labeling them as distractions. Yet they are anything but. They are sacred interruptions, opportunities to align with your highest self. To truly honor the signs, you must first quiet your mind. The world is full of distractions, pulling your attention outward, away from the stillness within. But it is in this stillness that the signs reveal their meaning. When you quiet the noise, you begin to see the patterns, the threads that weave your experiences together. You begin to understand that nothing is separate, that every moment, every sign is part of a greater whole. And then comes the realization the signs are not just outside of you, they are within you. They are reflections of your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions. They are mirrors, showing you the state of your inner world. If you see a sign and feel fear, it is because there is fear within you. If you see a sign and feel joy, it is because joy is present within you. The signs do not dictate your reality, they reflect it. This is why it is so important to take responsibility for your inner state. If you do not like the signs you are seeing, do not try to change the signs. Instead, change yourself. Align with the state of being you wish to experience, and the signs will naturally shift to reflect this new state. But what does it mean to align with the state of being? It means to feel as though your desire is already fulfilled, to dwell in the feeling of your wish accomplished. When you do this, the signs will not only appear, they will become undeniable. They will confirm what you already know in your heart to be true, that you are the creator of your reality. The signs are never the end goal. They are not here to give you what you desire, they are here to show you that you already have it. They are reminders, not replacements for the inner work. When you see a sign, do not cling to it or make it more important than it is. Acknowledge it, give thanks for it, and move on. Trust that it is part of the unfolding of your desire, not the source of it. You must also understand that not all signs will feel comfortable. Sometimes the signs will challenge you, bringing up old wounds or fears you thought you had left behind. This is not a setback, it is a clearing. Life is making space for your desire by bringing to light the things that no longer serve you. When this happens, do not resist. Face these signs with courage, knowing that they are part of your transformation. The journey of life is not about avoiding discomfort, it is about moving through it with grace. Every sign, no matter how difficult it may seem, is guiding you toward greater alignment with your true self. Trust this process. Trust that even in the moments of uncertainty, you are being guided. As you continue on this path, you will notice that the signs become more specific, more personal. This is because you are becoming more attuned to them. You are developing a deeper relationship with the unseen forces that shape your reality. You are learning to trust yourself, to trust the power within you that is always creating, always manifesting. This trust is the foundation of everything. Without it, the signs will seem random, disconnected. But with trust, you will see the divine order in all things. You will know that every sign, every moment, every experience is leading you closer to the realization of your desires. The signs are not here to convince you of your power, they are here to confirm it. You do not need to wait for a sign to believe in yourself. The belief must come first. When you truly believe, the signs will follow effortlessly. They will appear as natural extensions of your inner state, flowing to you without struggle or force. So I urge you, pay attention. The signs are all around you, waiting to be acknowledged. Do not dismiss them as coincidences. Do not ignore the whispers of life calling you to awaken. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the infinite intelligence that is guiding you. You are not separate from this intelligence, you are one with it. The signs are a reminder of this oneness, a reflection of your connection to the infinite. When you see them, let them fill you with gratitude, knowing that they are guiding you back to the truth of who you are. This journey is yours to take, and the signs are here to light your way. Do not turn away from them. Embrace them, trust them, and let them guide you to the realization of your highest self. For the signs are not just messages from the universe, they are messages from you, reminding you of the power, the truth, and the infinite potential that has always been within you. And so the question remains, will you listen? Will you honor the signs, the whispers, the divine nudges that are calling you to awaken? The choice is yours. But remember, life is always speaking to you. Will you choose to hear it? Will you choose to see? Will you choose to become the creator you were always meant to be? The signs are ceaseless, but they will never force themselves upon you. They are gentle, insistent whispers that ask you to turn inward. Life never demands, it only invites. Yet the nature of these invitations is so profound that they can change everything about the way you experience reality if you allow them to. You are not here to suffer in ignorance, nor to stumble through life without purpose. You are here to awaken to the truth of your creative power. The signs are merely reminders that this power has always been yours. When you encounter moments of synchronicity or events that feel laden with meaning, it is as if life is holding up a mirror to your inner state. These moments are not random, they are feedback from the unseen realm of infinite potential. They exist to point you toward alignment with your desire, to call you back when you stray from the conviction of your fulfilled wish. But what happens when the signs seem absent, or when life feels silent? You might believe that you have been abandoned or that the universe has forgotten you. This is never the case. In these moments of perceived silence, you are being asked to trust more deeply. The silence is not the absence of guidance, it is an invitation to reaffirm your faith in the unseen. The signs, however, will always reflect your level of awareness. If you are caught in doubt, fear, or frustration, the signs may appear as obstacles, delays, or circumstances that seem to oppose your desire. But do not be discouraged. These too are signs, urging you to shift your focus and return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. They are not punishments, they are redirections. You see, life is always working for you, never against you. Even when the signs seem difficult or when circumstances appear to contradict your desire, they are part of the process. These moments are designed to refine your faith, to strip away anything within you that is not in harmony with the reality you wish to create. Your task is not to control the signs or force them to appear. Your task is to remain faithful to the state of being you wish to embody. The signs will come naturally as a result of your inner alignment. They are confirmations, not causes. To chase the signs is to misunderstand their purpose. They are not the source of your power, they are the evidence of it. Think of a compass. It does not move you forward, it simply points the way. The signs function in the same manner. They guide you, but they do not act for you. The movement forward, the creative act, must come from within you. You must assume the feeling of your desire already being a reality. And the signs will affirm this assumption. It is a mistake to place your faith in the signs themselves. Faith must reside in the unseen, in the knowledge that your imagination is the source of all creation. The signs are secondary, they follow the inner shift. They cannot precede it. This is why it is so important to cultivate a deep, unwavering trust in your own creative power. When the signs appear, greet them with gratitude, but do not cling to them. They are like stars in the night sky, beautiful and guiding. But they are not the destination. They are meant to inspire, to remind you of the greater reality that lies within. But your work is always internal. There will be times when the signs seem overwhelming, appearing in every corner of your life. This is often a sign of acceleration, of your inner state becoming so aligned with your desire that it begins to manifest rapidly. In these moments, it is important to remain steady, to trust the process, and to continue dwelling in the feeling of your fulfilled wish. And then there will be times when the signs seem subtle, almost imperceptible. Do not mistake this for a lack of progress. The unseen forces at work do not rely on your constant validation. They are always moving, always creating, whether or not you perceive them. Trust that even in the stillness, your desire is unfolding perfectly. Sometimes the signs will come in the form of challenges, unexpected detours, or even loss. These are not signs of failure, they are signs of transformation. Life is clearing away the old to make room for the new. When you encounter these moments, do not resist them. Instead, ask yourself, what is this experience teaching me? How is it guiding me closer to my desire? Everything, even the seemingly unwanted, is working for your highest good. There are no mistakes, no wasted moments. Every experience is a thread in the tapestry of your creation. The signs are here to remind you of this, to show you that nothing is ever out of place. The greatest sign you will ever encounter is the feeling within you. It is the quiet conviction, the deep knowing that your desire is already yours. This feeling is the ultimate guide, more powerful than any external sign. When you cultivate this inner certainty, the outer signs will align effortlessly. But let me remind you, the signs are not your master. You are not here to follow them blindly. You are here to use them as tools, as companions on your journey. They are here to serve you, not the other way around. And so I ask you, what are the signs in your life telling you right now? Are they calling you to trust more deeply? Are they asking you to release old patterns of thought? Are they guiding you toward a new understanding of your creative power? Whatever the signs may be, they are here for you. They are here to remind you of your limitless potential, to guide you back to the truth of who you are. Do not dismiss them. Do not overlook their meaning. But also do not let them distract you from the inner work. Remember, the power is always within you. The signs are reflections, not sources. They point the way, but the journey is yours to take. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the unseen forces that are always working in your favor. As you move forward, let this be your guiding principle. Every sign, every moment, every experience is an opportunity to align with your highest self. The signs are here to support you, to encourage you, to remind you of the infinite power that lies within. You are never alone. The signs are proof of this. They are the whispers of life, the echoes of your own creative power calling you to awaken. Will you listen? Will you honor their presence? Will you honor their presence? Will you step into the truth of who you are? This is your journey, your creation, your life. The signs are here to light your path, but the choice is always yours. Will you see them? Will you trust them? Will you allow them to guide you to the realization of your deepest desires? The answer lies within you, as it always has. The signs are simply here to remind you of what you already know. You are the creator, the source, the infinite. Trust in this, and the signs will always lead you home. You have been brought to this moment for a reason. The signs you've been noticing, the subtle nudges, the moments of synchronicity, they are not coincidences. They are invitations. Invitations from a deeper part of you to wake up to the truth of your being. And what is that truth? That you are the source of all that you experience. That you are not separate from the reality you wish to create. That everything you desire is already within you, waiting for your recognition. Take a moment now to reflect on the signs that have appeared in your life. Perhaps they have come as patterns, as repeated numbers, as unexpected encounters, or as dreams that linger with a peculiar clarity. These signs are not random occurrences. They are the echoes of your inner state, the universe speaking to you in the only way it can, through the language of your own creation. Yet so often we dismiss these signs. We explain them away, saying it's just a coincidence or it's meaningless, but there is no such thing as a meaningless moment. Every experience, every encounter, every sign is laden with purpose. It is all a part of the divine order that flows through your life. To dismiss the signs is to dismiss the dialogue between you and the infinite. It is to turn away from the very guidance you have been seeking. You may be asking, but what do these signs mean? What are they telling me? The answer is always the same. They are pointing you back to yourself. They are urging you to look within, to recognize the patterns of thought and belief that are shaping your reality. For every sign you encounter is a reflection of the state of your mind. The world is a mirror, and the signs you see are the reflections of the seeds you are planting within. If the signs feel uplifting, joyful, and aligned with your desires, then know that you are on the right path. You are dwelling in a state of consciousness that is harmonious with the life you wish to create. But if the signs feel unsettling, if they evoke fear or doubt, do not despair. They are not there to punish you, they are there to guide you. They are showing you the areas within yourself that need attention, the beliefs that need to be questioned, the fears that need to be released. What you must understand is that the signs are not separate from you. They are not messages from some external force dictating your life. They are you speaking to yourself. They are the product of your own consciousness, your own state of being. This is why they are so powerful, for they reveal to you what you may not yet have realized about yourself. When you see a sign, do not simply observe it and move on. Take it as an opportunity to pause, to reflect, to ask yourself, what is this showing me about my inner state? What thoughts and beliefs have brought this into my awareness? And how can I use this as a stepping stone to greater alignment with my desires? For example, if you are seeking love and you begin to see symbols of love everywhere, hearts, couples, words of affection, do not dismiss these as mere coincidence. They are reflections of your growing alignment with the state of being loved. Embrace them as confirmation that your inner work is bearing fruit. On the other hand, if you encounter signs of loneliness or struggle, do not view them as evidence that your desire is out of reach. Instead, see them as invitations to deepen your self-awareness, to release the fears and doubts that are standing in your way. This process requires faith, a faith that transcends the evidence of the senses. For the senses will often tell you a story of lack, of limitation, of separation from what you desire. But the signs are there to remind you that the senses are not the ultimate reality. They are the shadows cast by your inner light. And as you shift your inner state, the shadows must change to reflect the new reality you have claimed. Have you ever noticed how quickly a sign can appear once you shift your focus? You may decide to align yourself with a particular desire, and suddenly the world seems to respond. You hear someone speak about your desire, or you see it depicted in a film, or a friend mentions it in passing. This is no accident. It is the law of consciousness in action. The moment you shift within, the outer world begins to rearrange itself to mirror your new state. But here is where many falter. They see the signs as the end rather than the beginning. They cling to the signs, hoping they will lead them to their desire, rather than realizing that the signs are simply the reflections of what is already unfolding within. Do not become fixated on the signs. Appreciate them, yes, use them as confirmation, as encouragement, but do not look to them for your salvation. The power lies not in the signs, but in the consciousness that produces them. You must remember that the signs are secondary. They are the effect, not the cause. The cause is always within you, in the thoughts you think, the feelings you nurture, the beliefs you hold to be true. This is where the real work happens, not in chasing after signs, but in cultivating a state of being that aligns with your desires. When you do this, the signs will come naturally, effortlessly, as a byproduct of your alignment. So what does this mean for you in practical terms? It means that when you notice a sign, take it as an invitation to deepen your alignment. If the sign feels positive, use it as confirmation that you are on the right track. Feel gratitude for the reflection it provides and continue to dwell in the state of your desire fulfilled. If the sign feels negative, do not resist it or fear it. Instead, use it as an opportunity to examine your inner state. Ask yourself, what is this sign showing me about the thoughts and beliefs I am holding? And how can I shift into a state that better aligns with my desires? This process is not about perfection. It is not about forcing yourself to feel good all the time or denying the challenges you face. It is about becoming aware, moment by moment, of the relationship between your inner world and your outer experience. It is about recognizing that every sign, every circumstance, every experience is a reflection of your state of being. And it is about taking responsibility for that state, knowing that you have the power to change it at any time. The signs will continue to appear, for the universe is always responding to you. But the true gift is not the signs themselves, it is the awakening they bring. The realization that you are not a victim of circumstance, but the creator of your reality. The recognition that you are not separate from the life you desire, but one with it. The understanding that the power to transform your life lies not in the signs, but in the consciousness that produces them. And so I leave you with this: do not ignore the signs, but do not become dependent on them either. Use them as tools, as reminders, as reflections of the infinite power within you. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the unseen reality that is always working on your behalf. For the signs are merely the beginning. The true transformation happens within, in the quiet moments when you choose to align yourself with the life you wish to create. This message is for you because you are ready. Ready to embrace your power, ready to claim your desires, ready to live as the creator you were always meant to be. The signs are calling you to this truth, but the next step is yours to take. Will you answer the call? Will you step into the fullness of who you are? The choice is yours, and the time is now. The signs have spoken. Will you listen? Every sign you see is a divine whisper, urging you to wake up to the truth of your creative power. Yet so many people brush these moments aside, distracted by the noise of the world, trapped in the illusion that life happens to them rather than through them. But you must understand this: the signs are proof that you are already in motion, that the wheels of your desires have begun to turn. To ignore them is to delay your realization of the truth they are guiding you, reflecting your state of being, and reminding you of the immense power you hold. Consider the subtle ways in which life speaks to you. It might come through an unexpected conversation, a repeated phrase, or even a fleeting thought that feels charged with meaning. These are the breadcrumbs leading you home to yourself. But they will only serve you if you pause and listen. Do not dismiss these signs, for they are the bridge between your inner world and the life you are creating. They are the evidence that your desire is already unfolding, not someday in the distant future, but here and now. Your task is not to wonder how or when your desire will manifest. That is not your work. Your work is to align yourself with the end result, to dwell in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and to trust that the signs will appear as natural markers on your path. They are not distractions, they are confirmations. But remember, they are not the source of your power, they are reflections of it. You must learn to walk in a state of calm assurance. When you see a sign, instead of clinging to it or doubting it, simply acknowledge it with gratitude and move on, knowing it is a reflection of your alignment. When you trust fully, you will stop questioning whether the signs are real. You will know that they are as real as the thoughts that created them. And when you act from this knowing, the signs will multiply. They will unfold effortlessly, naturally, as a mirror of your unwavering faith in the unseen. Faith is not about hope or wishful thinking. Faith is the conviction that what you desire already exists, even when your senses tell you otherwise. The signs come to affirm this faith, not to replace it. They are the evidence of things unseen, the whispers of your imagination taking form. But the moment you depend on the signs to sustain your belief, you've reversed the order. You've given power to the effect instead of the cause, and the cause is always within you. Think of this: when you plant a seed in the ground, you do not dig it up every day to check whether it is growing. You trust the process. You water it, nurture it, and leave it to grow in its own time. The same is true of your desires. The signs you see are like the first shoots breaking through the soil. They are proof that growth is happening, even if the full harvest has not yet arrived. But just as you would not force a plant to grow, you cannot force your desires into being. You can only align yourself with the state of having already received them, trusting that the signs are merely the beginning of a greater unfolding. The signs you encounter will often feel personal, as if they were meant just for you. And they are. They are tailored to your unique vibration, your specific state of consciousness. This is why no one else can interpret them for you. The meaning of a sign is not in the sign itself, but in how it resonates with you. Trust your intuition, for it will guide you in understanding what the signs are saying. But be wary of over-analyzing. The mind loves to dissect, to question, to doubt. It will try to convince you that the signs are random, that they are insignificant. Do not fall into this trap. The moment you begin to doubt the signs, you disconnect from the flow of your inner guidance. Instead, practice stillness. When a sign appears, pause. Breathe. Feel. Allow yourself to be present with it without needing to figure it all out. The meaning will reveal itself in time, often in ways you could not have predicted. Sometimes the signs may challenge you. They may bring to light the areas where you are still holding on to fear, doubt, or resistance. This is not a punishment, it is a gift. It is an opportunity to grow, to release what no longer serves you, and to step more fully into alignment with your desires. When you face such moments, do not resist them. Embrace them as part of the process. Ask yourself, what is this sign asking me to release? How can I shift into a higher state of being? Your life is a masterpiece in progress, and the signs are the brushstrokes guiding you toward completion. But you are the artist. You hold the brush. The signs are not creating your reality, they are reflecting the reality you are creating within. This is why you must take responsibility for your inner state, for it is the foundation upon which all else is built. As you begin to trust the signs, you will notice a shift. Life will feel less random, less chaotic. You will see the underlying order, the divine intelligence orchestrating everything for your highest good. You will realize that every moment, every encounter, every sign is part of a grander design, a design that you yourself have created. This realization will bring you a profound sense of peace. You will no longer feel the need to chase after signs or manipulate circumstances. You will simply align yourself with the state of your desire fulfilled, knowing that the signs will follow naturally. And the truth is, you are more powerful than you can imagine. Your life is not a coincidence, nor is your existence an accident. You were chosen, set apart, and anointed with a divine purpose. This anointing is not something external to you, it flows through you, from within, as the very essence of your being. It is a force so profound that, when truly embraced, it can shift realities, defy circumstances, and manifest miracles. The anointing is your connection to the infinite. It is the knowing that the Creator's power is alive within you. This power does not wait for permission from the world to move, it simply is. It whispers to you in moments of stillness, reminding you that you are more than flesh and blood, more than the limitations of your circumstances. You are spirit in form, equipped with the ability to shape your reality through faith and imagination. When you begin to awaken to this truth, you realize that no force can stop you, because no force outside of you holds the power to define you. The weapons formed against you may appear threatening, but they cannot prosper, because you are operating under a divine authority. The anointing within you does not bow to fear, lack, or opposition. It transcends every obstacle, making a way where there seems to be none. This anointing makes you dangerous not to people, but to the forces of doubt, fear, and limitation that seek to keep you small. You are a living vessel of God's power, and that power cannot be contained. It breaks chains, heals wounds, and moves mountains. But it all begins within you. The anointing does not flow from external rituals or ceremonies, it flows from your belief. It is activated by your faith, by the conviction that what is unseen is more real than what is seen. You were not created to blend in or to shrink in the face of challenges. You were created to stand boldly in the authority of your anointing, to walk through life with the confidence of one who knows that all things are possible. You do not need to seek validation from the world, because the world cannot comprehend the depth of what has been placed within you. To live as someone dangerously anointed is to live in alignment with the divine within. It is to speak life over situations that seem dead, to see abundance where others see lack, and to proclaim victory even in the midst of trials. It is to trust the unseen power that works through you, knowing that every word you speak and every thought you hold shapes the reality around you. Remember, you are not merely an observer of life, you are a creator of it. The same power that spoke the universe into existence resides in you, and with this power comes responsibility. Your anointing is not for selfish gain, it is for transformation of yourself, of those around you, and of the world. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are dangerously anointed. Let no one and no circumstance convince you otherwise. The Creator has poured out this anointing upon you, and it cannot be revoked. You are chosen, you are powerful, and you are unstoppable. Walk in this truth and watch as the impossible becomes your reality. You are a vessel of divine authority, chosen to carry a power that transforms everything it touches. This power is not measured by the world's standards, it is not defined by titles, wealth, or status. It resides within your very essence, waiting for your full recognition of its presence. Many walk through life unaware of what is already theirs, but you are awakening to the truth. The moment you realize that you are dangerously anointed, everything changes. What does it mean to be dangerously anointed? It means you are not limited by what the physical senses perceive. You move beyond the constraints of time, circumstance, and human logic. You step into a realm where the unseen governs the seen. The world may try to label you, confine you, or dismiss you, but your anointing makes you uncontainable. It is a force that flows with divine intention, breaking through every barrier. This anointing equips you to speak to the mountains in your life and watch them move. It is the authority to declare healing where there is sickness, abundance where there is lack, and peace where there is chaos. But this power is not activated through mere words alone. It requires belief. It requires unwavering faith that what you imagine and hold as true within yourself will manifest in your reality. To understand this, the anointing within you cannot be diminished, but it can lie dormant if you allow doubt or fear to take hold. Fear is the greatest enemy of your divine power, because it convinces you to look outward instead of inward. But when you shift your focus, when you choose to see with the eyes of faith, rather than the eyes of the flesh, you unlock the fullness of what has been placed within you. You were not created to live a life of mediocrity or limitation. The divine purpose for your existence is far greater than you can currently comprehend. You have been anointed to create, to lead, to heal, and to inspire. This anointing is not for your glory, but for the glory of the one who placed it within you. It is through this power that you fulfill your destiny and leave a lasting impact on the world. But here is the key: your anointing is activated from within. It is not dependent on external circumstances or the approval of others. It is not something you earn through effort or achieve through works. It is a gift freely given, and it becomes fully realized when you align your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the truth of who you are. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to demonstrate the power of your anointing. When trials come, they are not meant to break you, but to refine you. They are meant to awaken you to the fact that you already possess everything you need to overcome. The anointing within you is your strength, your wisdom, and your shield. It is a force that no weapon can defeat, no darkness can extinguish, and no enemy can prevail against. Consider this: when you walk in the authority of your anointing, you are not just living for yourself. You become a beacon of light for others, a reflection of what is possible when one aligns with divine power. Your life becomes a testimony of faith, a living demonstration of what it means to trust in the unseen and walk by divine purpose. The world may not understand this power. It may question your confidence, your boldness, and your faith. But you were never called to be understood by the world. You were called to rise above it, to operate in a realm that transcends human understanding. This is why you must guard your anointing. Not everyone will celebrate it. Some will be intimidated by it, and others may try to diminish it. But none of this matters, for no one can take away what has been divinely given to you. Being dangerously anointed means walking with a quiet confidence. It means you do not need to prove yourself to anyone because you know who you are. It means you do not react to every criticism or setback because you trust in the higher plan that is unfolding. It means you remain steadfast even in the face of adversity because you know that the power within you is greater than anything outside of you. As you embrace this truth, you will begin to see evidence of your anointing everywhere. Doors will open that no one can shut. Opportunities will arise that seem impossible by human standards. People will be drawn to you, not because of who you are outwardly, but because of the divine presence they sense within you. This is the power of walking in your anointing. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Your anointing is not for selfish gain. It is a gift to be used for the betterment of others, for the fulfillment of a divine purpose that is far greater than yourself. When you operate from this place of humility and service, the power within you multiplies. You become a channel through which divine miracles flow, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. You must also be vigilant. The more you operate in your anointing, the more resistance you may encounter. This is not a sign of failure, but a confirmation of your power. Darkness cannot stand in the presence of light, and as your light shines brighter, it will expose and challenge everything that is not in alignment with it. But take heart, for you are equipped for this. The anointing within you is your protection, your guide, and your strength. When you fully embrace the truth of your anointing, you step into a life of limitless potential. You begin to see yourself not as a victim of circumstances, but as a creator of your reality. You understand that every thought you think, every word you speak, and every belief you hold carries the power to shape your world. You are no longer bound by the past or limited by the present. You are free to imagine, to dream, and to create a future that reflects the fullness of your divine potential. So rise up in the authority of your anointing. Walk boldly in the truth of who you are. Speak life into your circumstances and declare victory over every challenge. Trust in the power within you, knowing that it is not your own but a gift from the Creator. And as you do, watch as the impossible becomes possible, the unseen becomes seen, and the anointing within you transforms not only your life but the lives of everyone you touch. This is your calling. This is your destiny. You are dangerously anointed and nothing can stand against you. Believe it. Embrace it. Live it. When you walk in the fullness of your anointing, you become unstoppable. The divine power within you is not something that ebbs and flows depending on circumstances. It is constant, infinite, and unwavering. But to live in this truth requires awareness and alignment. You must guard your mind, protect your heart, and remain steadfast in your belief. It is not enough to know you are anointed. You must live as if every step you take is divinely orchestrated, every word you speak carries weight, and every thought you think shapes your destiny. To understand this, your anointing is not passive. It demands action. Faith without action is like a seed that is never planted. It holds potential but yields no fruit. You must move in the direction of your purpose, even when fear or doubt tries to hold you back. Your anointing thrives in moments of boldness, when you dare to step into the unknown, trusting that the power within you will make a way. Some will question your path. They may wonder why you dare to dream so big, why you refuse to settle, why you seem unaffected by the storms that rage around you. This is the nature of one who is dangerously anointed. You are not swayed by the opinions of others because you are anchored in a truth that transcends human understanding. Your confidence is not arrogance, it is faith. Your peace is not naivety, it is trust in the unseen power that guides you. Your anointing also requires humility. Though you are powerful, you must remember that this power is not your own. It is a divine gift, and with it comes the responsibility to use it wisely. True humility is not diminishing yourself, but recognizing that your strength comes from a source greater than you. It is standing tall in your power while remaining grounded in gratitude and service. You are an instrument of divine will, and your life is meant to be a reflection of the Creator's glory. Every action you take, every decision you make, and every word you speak has the potential to bring light into the world. This is not a burden but a privilege. To be dangerously anointed is to carry the weight of divine purpose with joy, knowing that you are fulfilling a role that only you can fulfill. Your anointing sets you apart, but it does not make you superior to others. Instead, it makes you a servant. The greatest demonstration of your anointing is found in how you use it to uplift, encourage, and empower those around you. When you operate from a place of love and compassion, your anointing becomes a force for transformation, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others. You must also understand that the power of your anointing is magnified through unity. While you are uniquely gifted, you are not meant to walk this journey alone. Surround yourself with others who recognize their own anointing and who inspire you to grow. Together you can accomplish far more than you could ever achieve on your own. This is the beauty of divine purpose. It connects us, weaving our individual lives into a tapestry of collective impact. But even as you build connections, be discerning. Not everyone will understand your anointing, and not everyone is meant to walk with you. Some will try to diminish your light because it exposes their own insecurities. Others may attempt to exploit your gifts for their own gain. This is why it is crucial to stay aligned with the divine within you. When you are connected to your source, you will recognize who is for you and who is not. The challenges you face are not there to break you, but to refine you. Each obstacle is an opportunity to grow in your anointing, to deepen your faith, and to strengthen your resolve. Do not fear the trials, for they are necessary for your transformation. The anointing within you thrives in adversity, for it is in the fire that gold is purified. When you encounter resistance, remember that it is often a sign that you are on the right path. The enemy does not attack what is not a threat. Your anointing makes you a target, but it also makes you victorious. No weapon formed against you can prosper, because the power within you is greater than any force that comes against you. You must also be vigilant in guarding your thoughts. Your mind is the battlefield where your anointing is either activated or hindered. What you dwell on becomes your reality, so choose to focus on what is true, noble, and life-giving. Speak affirmations over yourself daily. reminding yourself of who you are and whose you are. Declare your anointing with confidence, even when your circumstances try to convince you otherwise. The words you speak carry creative power. When you declare, "I am anointed," you align yourself with divine truth. When you say, "I am victorious," you activate the power within you to overcome. Be mindful of your words, for they are seeds that will bear fruit in your life. Speak life, speak abundance, and speak victory, knowing that what you declare will come to pass. As you grow in your anointing, you will notice a shift in how you perceive the world. What once seemed impossible will now feel inevitable. You will begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and solutions where others see problems. This is the power of your anointing. It gives you divine vision, allowing you to see beyond the surface and into the realm of infinite possibilities. You will also notice that the more you operate in your anointing, the more others will be drawn to you. This is not because of anything external, but because of the divine presence that radiates from within you. People will sense your peace, your confidence, and your unwavering faith, and they will be inspired to seek the same for themselves. This is your opportunity to lead by example, showing others what is possible when one walks in alignment with divine purpose. But do not be surprised if your anointing also attracts opposition. Light always exposes darkness, and not everyone will celebrate your growth. Some may try to discourage you, to sow seeds of doubt, or to pull you back into old patterns. Stand firm in the truth of your anointing, knowing that no one and nothing can take away what has been divinely given to you. Your journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. The anointing within you is your guide, your strength, and your assurance. It is the voice that reminds you to keep going when you feel like giving up, the power that lifts you when you feel weak, and the wisdom that directs your steps when the path seems unclear. You are not alone in this journey. The Creator walks with you, providing everything you need to fulfill your purpose. Trust in this divine partnership, knowing that as you take steps of faith, the way will be made clear. Even when you cannot see the entire path, trust that each step you take is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of your destiny. As you continue to grow in your anointing, remember to celebrate the victories, no matter how small. Each breakthrough, each moment of clarity, and each act of faith is a testament to the power within you. Let these moments serve as reminders of what is possible when you align yourself with divine purpose. You are dangerously anointed, and the world needs what you have to offer. Your life is a gift, your purpose is divine, and your anointing is unstoppable. Embrace it fully, live it boldly, and let it guide you into a future that exceeds your wildest dreams. This is your time, this is your calling. Walk in your anointing and watch as the impossible becomes your reality. The power within you is limitless, and as you step into the fullness of who you are, you will transform not only your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. You are chosen, you are powerful, and you are ready. Now go and live as the dangerously anointed being you were created to be. The nature of your anointing is limitless because it originates from a limitless source. To comprehend this fully, you must move beyond the boundaries of what you think is possible. The power that resides within you is not confined by the logic of the world. It is not constrained by the opinions of others or the circumstances you face. It is eternal, omnipresent, and infinite, waiting for your recognition to unleash its full potential. When you awaken to the truth of this anointing, you will discover that nothing external has the power to define you. No title, no status, no achievement, and certainly no failure can add to or take away from what is already divinely yours. Your anointing is not something you earn or achieve, it is something you receive. It is a gift, and like all divine gifts, it cannot be taken back or diminished. Yet so many walk through life unaware of their anointing, trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. They see themselves as small, insignificant, or unworthy, but this is not the truth of who they are. The moment you accept the truth of your anointing, your entire perspective shifts. You no longer see limitations, you see opportunities. You no longer see obstacles, you see stepping stones. Your anointing demands faith, not just in moments of ease, but especially in moments of challenge. It is easy to believe in your power when things are going well, but the true test comes when life feels uncertain. Will you still believe in your anointing when the world tries to convince you otherwise? Will you still trust the power within you when everything around you seems to fall apart? The answer must always be yes. Your faith is the bridge that connects the invisible to the visible to the visible, the divine to the material. When you hold steadfast to your belief in your anointing, you call forth miracles. You activate a force so powerful that it bends reality to align with your divine purpose. The world may not understand this kind of faith. It may call you foolish or delusional, but you must remain unshaken. To be dangerously anointed is to walk by faith, not by sight. It is to trust in the unseen power that moves mountains, parts seas, and breathes life into the impossible. Your anointing also requires discipline. Just as a flame must be tended to stay lit, your divine power must be nurtured. This means cultivating a mindset of gratitude, spending time in quiet reflection, and aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your higher purpose. It means letting go of anything that does not serve your growth, whether it be fear, doubt, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs. There will be moments when you are tempted to shrink back, to dim your light because it feels safer. But safety is not your calling, greatness is. You were not created to blend in, you were created to stand out. Your anointing is not meant to be hidden, it is meant to shine brightly, illuminating the path, not only for yourself but for others as well. As you walk boldly in your anointing, you will encounter resistance. This resistance is not a sign that you are on the wrong path, it is confirmation that you are stepping into your power. The forces of doubt, fear, and opposition only arise because they recognize the threat you pose to the status quo. But remember, no weapon formed against you can prosper. The power within you is greater than any force that stands against you. Your anointing is not just for you, it is for the world. You have been equipped with unique gifts, talents, and insights that are meant to bless others. When you operate in your anointing, you become a vessel for divine love, wisdom, and transformation. Your life becomes a testament to what is possible when one aligns with their true purpose. The ripple effect of your anointing is immeasurable. Each act of faith, each step of courage, each word of encouragement has the power to inspire and uplift those around you. Your anointing carries a frequency, a vibration that resonates with others and awakens them to their own divine potential. But do not be mistaken, your anointing is not about seeking validation or approval from others. It is not about proving your worth or earning praise. It is about living in alignment with the truth of who you are. When you are secure in your anointing, you no longer need external validation. You walk with quiet confidence, knowing that your value comes from within. There is also great freedom in recognizing your anointing. You no longer feel the need to compare yourself to others or compete for success. You understand that your journey is uniquely yours, and your anointing equips you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. There is no scarcity in the divine realm. What is meant for you will always find you. As you grow in your anointing, you will find that your desires begin to shift. What once seemed important may no longer hold the same appeal. This is because your anointing aligns you with your highest self, drawing you toward what truly matters. You begin to crave not just success but significance, not just achievement but impact. You also begin to see the world through a lens of abundance. You realize that there is more than enough love, joy, and success to go around. This mindset frees you from envy, jealousy, and fear of lack. Instead, you celebrate the success of others, knowing that their victories do not diminish your own. Your anointing empowers you to dream bigger, to believe for more, and to expect the extraordinary. It reminds you that you are not limited by your past, your circumstances, or even your current understanding. The divine within you is always expanding, always creating, always calling you to higher levels of being. But with great power comes great responsibility. To whom much is given, much is required. Your anointing calls you to live with integrity, to speak with kindness, and to act with courage. It challenges you to rise above pettiness, to forgive even when it's difficult, and to love unconditionally. This is not always easy, but it is always worth it. The rewards of living in alignment with your anointing are far greater than any temporary comfort or convenience. When you fully embrace your divine power, you experience a sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment that transcends anything the world can offer. You were created for such a time as this. Your anointing is not accidental, it is intentional, purposeful, and perfectly designed for the unique challenges and opportunities of this moment. The world needs what only you can offer. It needs your voice, your vision, your courage, and your love. So rise up, fully aware of the power that resides within you. Walk boldly in your anointing, knowing that you are divinely equipped for every challenge, every opportunity, and every purpose. Do not shrink back, do not doubt, and do not hesitate. You are dangerously anointed, and the world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. This is your time, this is your calling. Step forward with faith, courage, and confidence, and watch as the power of your anointing transforms not only your life but the world around you. You are chosen, you are powerful, and you are ready. Let the divine within you shine, and let your anointing lead the way. In the end, let this truth settle deeply within you. You are dangerously anointed, divinely empowered, and irrevocably chosen. The world may try to silence you, circumstances may attempt to discourage you, and fear may whisper doubts into your mind, but none of these hold power over the divine force within you. You are not here by accident. You are not small. You are not powerless. You are an unstoppable force, equipped by the Creator to walk boldly in your purpose and leave an indelible mark on this world. Now is the time to rise. Refuse to play small. Refuse to let doubt, fear, or the opinions of others dictate your destiny. Instead, align with the infinite power within you, step into your divine authority, and move with unwavering faith. The world needs your light, your courage, and your unique gifts. Don't let anything hold you back from becoming everything you were created to be. Embrace your anointing fully, walk in your power boldly, and watch as the impossible bends to your will. Remember this: no weapon formed against you shall prosper, because the power within you is greater than anything outside of you. Live each day knowing you are equipped, unstoppable, and destined for greatness. Go forward and transform the world not by might, but by the undeniable force of your anointing. You are dangerously anointed. Now live like it. Everything you have ever desired, every longing, every wish exists right now. It is not waiting in some distant future, it is here, in the present moment, waiting for you to align with it. The universe is not withholding anything from you, it is responding to you, to your inner state of being, to your awareness of what is possible. Feel it now. That's the key. Whatever it is you want, you must see it as already yours. You must dwell in the feeling of having it, of being it, of living it. This is not a practice of waiting, it is a practice of knowing. The moment you align yourself with the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match your state of being. Do not look for evidence in the outside world. The outside world is only a reflection of your inner world. If you search outwardly, you will find only what you already believe to be true. But if you turn inward, if you claim what you desire as real in your imagination, the outer world will have no choice but to conform. This is the law. Do not let doubt creep in. Doubt is a barrier, a fog that distorts your vision. When you doubt, you are telling the universe that you are uncertain about your own power. But your power is absolute when you trust in the unseen. The unseen is the reality, and what you see is but the shadow cast by your imagination. Be still and know that it is done. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the relief, as though it has already happened. Let that feeling flood your being. When you persist in this state, The universe has no option but to deliver. It does not question, it obeys. You let go of the how and the when. That is not your concern. The moment you try to control the process, you step out of alignment with the very power that creates worlds. Your only task is to remain in the feeling of your desire fulfilled. Just that the universe is working in ways you cannot see, moving people, circumstances, and events to bring your vision into reality. Everything you desire is already here, within you. You are not separate from it, you are one with it. Claim it now, feel it now, live it now, and watch as the universe responds, delivering everything you have ever dreamed of, in ways more wonderful than you could have imagined. The power that brings your desires to life is already within you, waiting to be claimed and directed. The universe is not some distant force, separate from you, deciding what you are worthy of. It is not weighing your actions, judging your past, or withholding your dreams. It is a mirror, reflecting your innermost state of being. Every thought, every feeling, every belief you hold is being amplified and returned to you. The key is to recognize this truth and take responsibility for what you are projecting into the infinite. You must understand that the reality you desire is not something you chase. It is not outside of you. It is born from within. To desire something is to acknowledge that it already exists, for how could you long for something that is not real? Your desire is the first step in creation, a spark that signals what is possible. But the moment you let fear, doubt, or impatience take hold, you shift your focus away from creation and into lack. This is why so many feel as though their dreams are just out of reach. They focus on what they do not have rather than embodying the feeling of already having it. Close your eyes and think of your greatest desire. Imagine it as vividly as you can. Where are you? What does it feel like to have achieved it? To hold it in your hands, to live it fully? Can you feel the joy rising within you? The excitement, the peace, the overwhelming gratitude? That feeling is your true power. That feeling is the secret to unlocking everything you've ever wanted. It is not about the external world conforming to your wishes. It is about your internal world aligning with the truth that your desires are already yours. The universe responds to energy, not words. You may speak affirmations, visualize your dreams, or create vision boards, but if your inner state is one of doubt, worry, or fear, the universe hears that louder than anything else. It is not enough to say, I want this. You must feel as though you already have it. You must become the person who already lives the life you desire. This is not pretending, it is stepping into a higher reality, one where your dreams are not wishes but experiences. Do not underestimate the power of imagination. Your imagination is the gateway to the infinite. When you close your eyes and see yourself living your dream, you are creating a blueprint for the universe to follow. Every detail you imagine, every emotion you feel is adding to the creation of your reality. Do not brush this off as mere fantasy. What you imagine consistently and with feeling becomes real. It is the law, and the law never fails. You might wonder, but how? How does this work? How can my thoughts and feelings change the physical world? The answer lies in the interconnected nature of reality. You are not separate from the universe, you are a part of it. The same energy that flows through the stars flows through you. When you shift your inner state, you shift the vibration of your energy, and this vibration ripples out, affecting everything around you. It draws people, circumstances, and opportunities to you that align with your new state of being. This is why persistence is essential. You may not see results immediately, but that does not mean the process is not working. The universe is rearranging itself in ways you cannot see, moving mountains to bring your vision into reality. But if you waver, if you let doubt take over, you disrupt the process. It is like planting a seed and digging it up every day to see if it is growing. Trust that the seed will sprout. Trust that your desires are on their way. Be mindful of your thoughts, for they are the seeds of your reality. Each thought you think is a vibration you send out into the universe. Positive, uplifting thoughts plant seeds of abundance, joy, and love. Negative, fearful thoughts plant seeds of lack, struggle, and disappointment. The choice is always yours. Which garden do you wish to cultivate? Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use to align with your desires. When you feel grateful, you are telling the universe that you already have what you want. Gratitude amplifies your vibration and attracts more of what you are thankful for. Even if you do not yet see your desires in the physical world, find anything to be grateful for. Feel the warmth of gratitude in your heart and let it expand. This is not about pretending, it is about recognizing the abundance that already exists in your life. Another vital aspect of creation is letting go. This does not mean giving up on your dreams. It means releasing the need to control how and when they will come to you. The moment you try to force the process, you are telling the universe that you do not trust it. Trust is the foundation of all manifestation. Trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to you. Trust that it will happen at the perfect time, in the perfect way. Let go of the how and focus only on the feeling of your wish fulfilled. There will be moments when the outside world seems to contradict your inner vision. You may face setbacks, challenges, or delays. Do not let these moments shake your faith. Remember, the outside world is only a reflection of your past thoughts and beliefs. If you stay true to your vision, if you persist in the feeling of your desire fulfilled, the outer world will have no choice but to catch up. You are the creator of your reality. This is not a metaphor, it is a truth that runs deeper than you can imagine. You hold within you the same creative power that formed the stars, the oceans, and the mountains. This power is not something you need to earn or prove yourself worthy of. It is your birthright. The only thing that can block this power is your own doubt and fear. Understand that the universe does not make mistakes. Every desire you hold is there for a reason. It is not random, it is a call from your soul, guiding you toward your highest potential. Trust that your desires are meant for you. Trust that they are already on their way. And most importantly, trust in your own power to create them. And feel it now. Breathe it in. Imagine your life as though every desire has already come true. Live in that state of joy, peace, and gratitude every single day. Do not wait for the physical world to change before you allow yourself to feel happy. Your happiness is the key that unlocks the door to your dreams. The universe is infinite, abundant, and limitless. There is no shortage of anything you desire. What you want does not take away from someone else, nor does someone else's success take away from yours. There is more than enough for everyone. When you align with this truth, you free yourself from the illusion of lack and competition. You step into a world where everything you desire flows to you effortlessly and abundantly. This is your time. The universe is not preparing to deliver your desires, it is delivering them now. They are already here, waiting for you to claim them. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Step into the version of yourself who already has it all. Live in that state and watch as the universe unfolds in ways more miraculous than you could have ever imagined. Everything you desire is within your reach because it is already within you. You are the universe, and the universe is you. Trust in this truth. Trust in your power, and know with absolute certainty that the universe is about to deliver everything you have ever desired. It is done. It is yours. It always has been. To truly embrace the truth that the universe is about to deliver everything you desire, you must first realize that there is no separation between you and your dreams. Every desire you hold is an extension of who you are. It originates within you and is connected to the infinite intelligence of the universe. When you understand this, you see that there is no waiting for your desires to manifest. The manifestation begins the moment you claim it within. Many people live their lives focused on the absence of what they want. They look at their current circumstances and allow those circumstances to dictate what they believe is possible. But the truth is, Your current reality is nothing more than the result of past thoughts and feelings. It is a reflection of your old beliefs, not a limitation of what you can create moving forward. What you experience now has no power over what is to come unless you allow it. To change your reality, you must shift your focus from what is to what can be. You must take your attention away from lack, struggle, and limitation and place it firmly on the feeling of abundance, fulfillment, and joy. This is not ignoring reality, this is creating a new one. The universe is malleable, shaped by the energy you project. And that energy begins with your thoughts. Take a moment now to consider, what are you focusing on daily? Are your thoughts dominated by worry, fear, or frustration? Or are you feeding your mind with hope, gratitude, and love? Whatever you focus on grows. Your attention is the watering can, and your thoughts are the seeds. If you spend your days dwelling on what you lack, that lack will continue to show up in your life. But if you fill your mind with the images and emotions of having everything you desire, the universe will mirror that back to you. Imagination is not just a tool for daydreaming, it is the cornerstone of creation. When you use your imagination to see yourself living the life you want, you are not escaping reality, you are shaping it. What you imagine with feeling becomes real. The key is to engage all your senses. See the colors, hear the sounds, feel the textures. Imagine yourself walking through the home of your dreams, holding the hand of your soulmate, or standing in the career you've always wanted. Don't just see it, feel it. The feeling is the secret. When you feel as though your desire is already fulfilled, you align yourself with the vibration of that reality. This is not wishful thinking, it is the law of energy. Everything in the universe vibrates at a frequency, including your thoughts and feelings. When you match the frequency of your desire, the universe responds by bringing that reality into physical form. But here is where many falter. They allow the outer world to dictate their inner state. They look at the absence of their desires and feel discouraged, thinking that nothing is happening. They think their imagination is just fantasy, because they don't yet see evidence in the physical world. But remember this, the physical world is always the last place where change appears. The transformation begins within you, and the outer world takes time to catch up. Do not allow temporary appearances to shake your faith. If you plant a seed in the ground, you do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You trust that beneath the surface, something miraculous is happening. In the same way, trust that the universe is orchestrating everything needed to bring your desire into form. Even if you cannot see it, even if it feels like nothing is happening, know that the process is unfolding perfectly. Persistence is your greatest ally. When doubt arises, and it will, you must choose to return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Doubt is not a sign that your manifestation is failing, it is simply a test of your commitment. Will you let fear pull you back, or will you stand firm in the knowing that your desire is already yours? Every time you choose faith over fear, you strengthen your connection to the infinite. Another essential practice is gratitude. Gratitude is the energy of abundance, and it signals to the universe that you are ready to receive more. When you are grateful for what you have, you create a space for even greater blessings to flow into your life. And gratitude is not limited to what you see in the physical world. Be grateful for your desires as though they are already here. Thank the universe for delivering your dreams even before they arrive. This is not delusion, it is creation. Let's go deeper into the idea of letting go. Letting go does not mean giving up on your dreams. It means releasing the need to control how they will manifest. When you try to force the process, you are telling the universe that you do not trust its wisdom. But the universe is far more intelligent and expansive than the human mind can comprehend. It sees possibilities that you cannot see. Trust that it knows the perfect way to bring your desires to you. Letting go also means releasing attachment to the outcome. This does not mean you stop wanting your desires, it means you stop needing them to feel happy or whole. When you place your happiness in the future, you are telling the universe that you lack joy now, and lack attracts lack. Instead, find joy in the present moment. Find peace in the knowing that everything you desire is already on its way. The path to your dreams may not always look the way you expect. Sometimes the universe will guide you through challenges, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Obstacles are not barriers, they are stepping stones, helping you grow into the person who is ready to receive what you've asked for. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable. Trust that every detour is leading you closer to your destination. It is also important to understand that you are always manifesting, whether you are aware of it or not. The question is not whether the universe is working, it is whether you are consciously directing it. Most people go through life reacting to circumstances, unaware that they are creating those circumstances with their thoughts and feelings. But when you take control of your inner state, you take control of your reality. Now is the time to take that control. Do not wait for a perfect moment to begin living in alignment with your desires. The perfect moment is now. Begin today by claiming your power. Spend time every day imagining your dreams as though they are already real. Feel the emotions, engage your senses, and let that energy guide your actions. Remember, the universe is infinite. There is no limit to what you can create, no scarcity of resources, no competition for blessings. What is meant for you cannot be taken away. You are not asking the universe for a favor, you are claiming what is already yours. Know this, you are worthy of everything you desire. You do not need to prove yourself or earn your dreams. You are enough just as you are. The universe does not measure your worthiness, it responds to your belief in your worthiness. When you believe you are deserving, the universe reflects that belief back to you. The truth is simple but profound. The universe is about to deliver everything you desire. It is already happening. The moment you align with the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the process begins. Stay in that feeling. Trust it, celebrate it, and watch as your dreams unfold before your eyes. There is nothing you cannot create. There is no dream too big, no desire too far-fetched. The universe is limitless, and so are you. All that remains is for you to step into your power and claim what is already yours. It is done. It is here. It is now. Every desire you have is sacred. It is not random, nor is it insignificant. Your desires are the whispers of your soul, guiding you toward the experiences that will allow you to expand, grow, and fulfill your purpose. When you align with your desires, you align with the infinite creative power of the universe. They are not separate from you, they are already part of your being, waiting to be expressed and realized. Think of the universe as a vast, infinite ocean of possibilities. Every thought, every feeling, every intention you hold is like a drop that ripples through this ocean. Those ripples call forth waves that return to you as physical manifestations. But here's the most profound truth: the ocean is not outside of you, it is within you. You are the source of these ripples, the creator of these waves. Everything you desire is already present in the infinite ocean of your consciousness. The process of creation begins with belief. If you do not believe that your desires are possible, you will block them from manifesting. Doubt is the only thing that stands between you and the life you dream of. Doubt creates resistance, and resistance slows the flow of energy. But belief is like a key that unlocks the door to infinite possibilities. When you believe in the inevitability of your desires, you remove the barriers that keep them from you. Belief is not just a mental exercise, it is an emotional state. You must feel as though your desires are already yours. This is where many struggle. They try to force belief through logic and reason. But belief cannot be forced. It must be cultivated through experience. Begin by imagining small things you desire, things that feel attainable to you. When they manifest, your faith will grow. And as your faith grows, so will the magnitude of what you believe is possible. It's also important to recognize that you are not separate from the universe. The same creative energy that formed the stars and galaxies flows through you. You are not just a small being trying to survive in a vast universe. You are the universe expressing itself in human form. This is why you have the power to shape your reality. When you truly understand this, you will never again doubt your ability to manifest your desires. Now let's talk about time. Many people believe that their dreams are far off in the future, but the truth is that time is an illusion. The past, present, and future all exist simultaneously in the infinite now. When you think of your desires as something you will achieve someday, you are placing them outside of the present moment, which is the only moment where creation happens. To manifest your desires, you must bring them into the now. Act as though your desires are already fulfilled. This does not mean you must spend money you don't have or pretend to be someone you're not. It means carrying yourself with the confidence, joy, and gratitude of someone who already has what they desire. If you desire love, feel love within yourself. If you desire abundance, feel abundant in your heart. When you embody the energy of your desires, the universe has no choice but to reflect that energy back to you. Let us also explore the power of language. The words you speak are not just expressions of your thoughts, they are commands to the universe. Every time you say "I am," you are making a declaration about your identity. Be mindful of how you use these words. Instead of saying "I am struggling," say "I am overcoming." Instead of saying "I am not good enough," say "I am worthy." Your words carry creative power, and the universe responds to the vibration they emit. As you affirm your desires, do not allow the opinions of others to shake your faith. Many people live in a state of limitation, believing only in what they can see and touch. They may tell you that your dreams are unrealistic or impossible, but that is only a reflection of their own beliefs. You are not here to live according to their limitations. You are here to realize your infinite potential. Trust your inner knowing above all else. The journey of manifestation is not just about getting what you want, it is about becoming the person who is ready to receive it. The universe does not withhold your desires, it simply matches your vibration. If there is a delay in your manifestation, it is not because you are unworthy, it is because you are being prepared. Use this time to grow, to learn, and to align more deeply with the energy of your desires. Patience is not about waiting, it is about trusting. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you cannot see it. Trust that every delay, every obstacle, every detour is part of the divine plan. When you trust the process, you release the need to control it. And when you release control, you allow the universe to move in ways that are beyond your imagination. Gratitude is another key to manifestation. When you are grateful for what you already have, you create a vibration of abundance, and that vibration attracts more abundance into your life. But do not limit your gratitude to the things you can see. Be grateful for the unseen blessings that are already on their way to you. Thank the universe for fulfilling your desires even before they appear in physical form. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. Meditation is a powerful practice for aligning with your desires. In meditation, you quiet the noise of the outer world and connect with the infinite within you. Use this time to visualize your desires, to feel them as though they are already real. Let go of any doubts or fears and surrender to the stillness. In this state, you are aligned with the creative energy of the universe, and your desires begin to take shape. Remember, the universe is not just delivering your desires, it is delivering them in the perfect way, at the perfect time. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Even if you cannot see the full picture, know that the universe is orchestrating every detail for your highest good. Let go of the need to figure out how or when your desires will manifest, and simply focus on being the person who is ready to receive them. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. The universe is always with you, guiding you, supporting you, and working in partnership with you. Every synchronicity, every sign, every moment of inspiration is a reminder of this divine connection. Trust in this partnership, and know that the universe delights in fulfilling your desires. Your life is a masterpiece in progress. Every thought, every feeling, every action is a brushstroke on the canvas of your reality. You have the power to create anything you desire, to live a life that exceeds your wildest dreams. All it takes is belief, focus, and unwavering faith in the infinite possibilities that surround you. The universe is about to deliver everything you desire, not because you are lucky, not because you are special, but because you are aligned with the truth of who you are. You are a creator, a powerful being with the ability to shape your reality. Embrace this truth and watch as the universe brings your dreams to life in ways that are more beautiful and miraculous than you could ever imagine. It is already done. Your desires are already yours. Claim them now and step into the life you were always meant to live. As you stand on the precipice of this realization, you must understand that the universe operates with an intelligence far beyond human comprehension. It knows the most direct path to bring your desires into physical reality, even when it seems impossible to you. But the key to unlocking this infinite potential lies in your willingness to let go of resistance. Resistance arises from fear, doubt, and the need to control outcomes. When you release these, you align yourself with the effortless flow of creation. One of the most powerful ways to release resistance is to trust. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when your outer circumstances seem to contradict your desires. Trust that every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your faith. Trust that what you cannot yet see is already taking shape in the unseen realm. Trust is not passive, it is an active state of surrender, a bold declaration that you believe in the inevitability of your desires. Many people make the mistake of focusing on the absence of what they want. They look at their bank account and see lack. They look at their relationships and see loneliness. They look at their bodies and see imperfection. But focusing on what is missing only amplifies that energy, creating more of the same. The universe responds to your focus. If you focus on lack, you attract lack. If you focus on abundance, you attract abundance. This is why it is crucial to train your mind to see the presence of your desires, even when they have not yet materialized. Visualization is a powerful tool for shifting your focus. Take time each day to close your eyes and imagine your desires as though they are already fulfilled. See yourself living the life you dream of, surrounded by the people, experiences, and circumstances that bring you joy. Feel the emotions of that life: happiness, peace, gratitude, excitement. The more vividly you can imagine it, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is the bridge between your inner world and the physical world. But do not stop at visualization. Pair it with inspired action. This does not mean forcing things to happen or taking steps out of desperation. Inspired action arises naturally when you are aligned with your desires. It feels effortless, joyful, and intuitive. You may feel a nudge to call someone, to explore a new opportunity, or to take a risk that excites you. Follow these nudges, for they are the universe guiding you toward the fulfillment of your dreams. Another critical aspect of manifestation is self-worth. You must believe that you are worthy of your desires. Too often, people unconsciously sabotage their manifestations because they feel unworthy of receiving them. They believe they must struggle, prove themselves, or be good enough before they can have what they want. But the truth is, your worthiness is inherent. You are worthy simply because you exist. You are a unique expression of the divine, and there is nothing you must do to earn your place in the universe. If you struggle with self-worth, begin to practice self-love. Speak kindly to yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Release any relationships, beliefs, or habits that make you feel less than you are. Self-love is not selfish, it is the foundation for everything you wish to create. When you love and value yourself, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive all the good it has to offer. The journey of manifestation also requires patience. While some desires manifest quickly, others take time. This is not because the universe is withholding them from you, but because the timing must be perfect. Trust that the delay is not denial. The universe is always working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, aligning opportunities, and preparing you to receive your desires. In the meantime, focus on enjoying the present moment. Find joy in the journey, knowing that the destination is already assured. Gratitude is another cornerstone of manifestation. When you are grateful for what you already have, you create a vibration of abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to plenty, from fear to trust, from doubt to faith. It reminds you of the many ways the universe has already supported you, and it opens your heart to receive even more. Make gratitude a daily practice. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day, and feel the emotion of that gratitude as deeply as you can. As you practice gratitude, remember to also express gratitude for the desires that are on their way to you. Even if you cannot see them yet, thank the universe as though they are already yours. This act of faith accelerates the manifestation process because it aligns your vibration with the reality you wish to create. Gratitude is a powerful declaration that you trust the universe completely. As you align with your desires, you may notice synchronicities appearing in your life. These are not random coincidences, they are signs from the universe, affirming that you are on the right path. Pay attention to these signs. They may come in the form of repeated numbers, chance encounters, or unexpected opportunities. They are the universe's way of communicating with you, guiding you, and encouraging you to keep going. Let go of the need to control every detail of how your desires will manifest. The how is not your responsibility, it is the universe's. Your job is to focus on the what and the why. What do you desire? Why do you desire it? When you are clear about these, the universe will handle the how in ways that are often beyond your imagination. Trust that it knows the best way to bring your desires to you. Forgiveness is another powerful tool for clearing the path to manifestation. Holding on to resentment, anger, or guilt creates energetic blocks that can delay or prevent your desires from manifesting. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, it is about releasing yourself from the burden of carrying that energy. When you forgive, you free yourself to move forward unencumbered. Forgive others and forgive yourself. Let go of the past so you can fully embrace the present. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. The universe is your partner in creation, and it delights in fulfilling your desires. Every time you align with the energy of your desires, you strengthen this partnership. Every time you trust, you deepen your connection to the infinite. Every time you take inspired action, you move closer to the life you dream of. You are a creator. You are powerful beyond measure. You have the ability to shape your reality, to call forth your desires, and to live a life of joy, abundance, and fulfillment. The universe is about to deliver everything you desire, not because it is granting you a favor, but because it is responding to the truth of who you are. Step into this truth. Claim your desires, trust the process, and watch as the universe moves heaven and earth to bring your dreams to life. Everything you desire is already yours. Believe it, feel it, and know it with every fiber of your being. The universe is waiting to give you everything you have ever wanted. All you have to do is say yes. The truth is simple, you are the architect of your destiny. The universe, vast and infinite, is not separate from you, it is within you, responding to your every thought, every belief, and every emotion. You are not waiting on the universe to deliver your desires, the universe is waiting on you to claim them. It is ready, willing, and eager to fulfill your every wish, but it can only meet you at the level of your belief and your willingness to receive. Let today be the day you step boldly into the role of the Creator. No longer will you doubt your power, shrink from your potential, or question the inevitability of your dreams. You are worthy. You are capable. You are ready. Release the fear that binds you. Let go of the doubt that holds you back. Declare with unwavering conviction that you are the author of your reality and that everything you desire is already yours. Feel it now, feel the joy, the gratitude, the peace that comes from knowing your desires are fulfilled. Speak it into existence. Act as though it is done. Trust that the universe has already set the wheels in motion. Every step you take from this moment forward is guided. Every door that opens is divine, and every challenge is simply preparing you for the magnificence of what is to come. The universe is not your adversary, it is your partner. It conspires endlessly to bring you everything you desire when you align with the truth of who you are. So stand tall, fearless, and unshaken. Do not beg for your dreams. Command them into existence with love, trust, and the deep knowing that they are already yours. Your time is now. The universe is about to deliver everything you have ever wanted. Not someday, not maybe, but now. This is your moment. Step into it with courage, faith, and an open heart, because you were never meant to live small. You were born to shine, to thrive, and to create a life that reflects the boundless, infinite nature of your soul. Believe it, claim it, live it, and watch as the universe rises to meet you.